Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Bosch with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Kaman a screen. Durant with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Pass to Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
To the inside. The inside shot. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. It's a three-point game. Good on the three-point shot.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. And again, Washington with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Kaman missing. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And Francis, fearless as a player. Somebody that feels like he can score inside anytime he wants to.
Now, here's Cunningham. And finished off by Kaman.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Kaman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Kaman able to earn the trip to the line by staying aggressive and assertive against tough defense.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Edwards. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Bosch. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Virginia Beach trails by 3. Here's Francis. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Virginia Beach shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
Here's Iverson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from the wing. Pass to Johnson. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Edwards. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Washington out in front. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Here's Bosch. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Washington now. They lead by 4. And the basket is good. Bosch has got the first basket of the second quarter for Washington.
And, you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Thompson kicks it out to Johnson. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Virginia Beach trails by 3. That ties it up. Roy's got 9 points.
The pull-up jumper is not only tough to master, it is tough to defend.
And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Hits it from three-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Francis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. He drains the quick shot. Johnson's got his first 2 points. And stolen by Maxey. Johnson attacking. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
On the drive, Booker. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Virginia Beach trails by 4. With the drive. Down low. The kick out to Bosch. Pass to Francis. Just 3 to shoot. Over Kamen. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Oh, good use of the mid-range there. Makes the defense guard.
Finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up.
Good to see Kamen throw it down, really showing no mercy inside. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, on the wing, Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. Bosch, the screen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That one touched the backboard first, and it's ruled a goaltend. Count it.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
He's just a pure scorer. Francis comfortable scoring from just about anywhere in the building.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Great take right there. I love watching him explode towards the hoop.
Here's Francis, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. Back to Cunningham. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you always like to see that spark offensively.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
It's Cunningham with the drive. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Washington leads by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Jordan. It's Roy on the wing. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
Outside Roy. Pass to Bosch for the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the dunk by Bosch.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosch finishing with purpose.
Here's Jordan. Nice move. And it's sent back by Kaman.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jordan with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And stolen by Maxey. Right side, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jamison. Another miss by Jamison. And here we go. Washington fast break. Pass to KD. Johnson in the corner. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shoots. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That puts them in the lead. Now it's a 3-point Virginia Beach lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. To the middle. Shot clock at 3. Here's Roy. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Roy's got the lead up to 3 now for Virginia Beach. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Kaman. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. And that's dunked by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Outside for Jamison. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Virginia Beach. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Washington trails by 3. Outside, KD. This one for 3. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mourning. Kicks it out to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Washington. Johnson in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Maxey looking it over. Johnson outside. Puts up the 3. It's good.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Washington trails by 3. Cunningham up top. Bosh the screen. Durant. Oh, the slam dunk.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space. Bosh doing some major eating right there, boy. Tell you what, this has got to hurt the defense.
Knocks down the 3.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Durant. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Washington making a change here. Here's Francis. Here's Johnson. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Ah, the basket is good.
Important points from Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
The team needed a hoop, and Bosch got it for him. No hesitation at all.
Now Booker. Oh, off balance, but still got it to go from outside.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Throws it down. What an assist!
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And they double up Maxey. Here's Adams. Booker! Again!
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Bosch, the screen. Maxey rips down the rebound.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
Outside Booker. And there's the three.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That makes it a three-point lead.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And he stays with it. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So, Toronto wins the tip. Murray surveying the D. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Now here's Murray. Six to shoot. From deep three-point land, Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Murray. Taken away. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Back to Bosh. Tipped away. Red with the steal. Over Edwards. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, you'd better put a body on Johnson. That guy is just too talented to forget about.
Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Pass to Red. Here's Murray with the drive. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside Collins. Gobert the screen. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Toronto. Edwards looking it over. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Murray. Left side Collins. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Edwards. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ariza.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
Toronto trails by 8. Jack with it. He's picked up by Roy. A nice shot by Chenier.
You know, that was a smart feed setting up for the three.
Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
and that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Ariza. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Virginia Beach. They lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Now, here's Roy. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Mourning. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Well, the thing is, Gordon's mobility allows him to make plays like that. Quick reaction to block the shot.
Here's Jack. Still yet to score. It's 2-on-1. Here's Edwards. Back to Mourning. Pass to Roy. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Edwards trying. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Inside. Mourning can't make it work.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. And Mourning throws it down.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
Francis. The putback. The kick out to Bosch. For the three. And the three ball is good.
Rarely lets it fly from three. Francis connects there to give himself some confidence.
Pass to Smith. Back to Smart. Lets it go from deep. Roy with the rebound. Here's Francis. And yes, it's good. Francis has got 5.
And Francis, fearless as a player. Somebody that feels like he can score inside anytime he wants to.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The drive by Smith. Over in the corner, Edwards. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here is Edwards. Makes it off the glass.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. 6-point game. Pass to Francis. Outside Roy. Bosch, the screen. To the paint. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
It's Edwards on the wing. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Back to Roy. Right side, Edwards. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Kaman. And finished off by Kaman.
Good to see Kaman throw it down, really showing no mercy inside. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Goes back up. Edwards with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Roy. Edwards looking it over. Drives to the hoop. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 5-point game. Off target from outside. For 3, Edwards. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Fires the 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. And Mourning throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, you know, that's an important bucket for Beckers. Make them guard you on all three levels.
Pass to Bosch. Rebound, Milwaukee. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Bosch. Here's Francis. Driving in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
Gordon for three. Here's Kaman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You know, Chris Kaman is a classic NBA 7-footer. He's a bruiser on the glass and in the interior who uses that size to beat you every chance he gets.
Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Mourning. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Pass to Francis. Tries from 16. Tries again. Puts the move on. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Thomas's shot is off. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Trailing by 2. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Francis driving the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Francis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Milwaukee leads by only 2. And don't go away. We'll be back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
From the arc, they get it back, and Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
It's Bosch with the drive, and Mourning sends it back.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Shot clock reset for Virginia Beach. Pass to Edwards. Another shot. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Pass to Francis. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Here's Thomas. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Well, he can't hit. And so Edwards will bring it up for Milwaukee. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Edwards, no good. Virginia Beach trails by 4. Pass to Francis. Back to Roy. Here's Francis. A nice shot by Roy. Roy's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Edwards. Back to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Johnson driving to the basket. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Launches it. Johnson running the floor.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Left side, Gordon. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top, up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
Well, you'd better put a body on Johnson. That guy is just too talented to forget about.
Virginia Beach trails by 3. In the corner, it's Gordon. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
Well, look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
Here's Beckers. And contact on the shot. She'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the aggressiveness from Beckers. Make them guard you around the rim.
Good on both. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Jordan with the steal. Thompson outside. On the wing, Thompson. Kicks it out to Jordan. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. And it's Beckers missing. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. It's a 1-point game.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Right here.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Alonzo Mourning. Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Milwaukee making a switch here. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Poked away. And stolen by Thompson. From deep. Maxey with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. .156 left in the third. Pass to Thompson. Back to Kaman. And stolen by Mourning. Kicks it out to Gordon. And Thompson sends it back.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Inside, Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Sets the screen, finds open space, and capitalizes. That's textbook.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Count that one for Mobley.
For Mobley, three-point shooting is a specialty.
Here's Francis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Virginia Beach, they shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and Francis, you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Milwaukee leading by 3. And it's Gordon missing.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
For Virginia Beach, they've shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Thomas's shot is off. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
Yeah, and that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through. Roy fires from way outside. Off target from 3-point range. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. Loves being in the open floor.
The putback. Wilson grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Here's Francis. And the layup is good.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thomas down low. Thompson outside. Stolen by Bosch. Proves it down. What an assist!
Man, Roy can fly.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee in the lead. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Francis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's just a pure scorer. Francis comfortable scoring from just about anywhere in the building.
Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here's Bell. Thompson from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. And Milwaukee leads by 2.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And they get it back. And it's in there. Mourning's got the lead up to 2 now for Virginia Beach.
Nice poise from him there. Taking over in a big moment. Staying calm, cool, and collected. Big.
Whoa!
Gracious.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Encouraging to see Kaman come up big there. This team needing a basket, and boy, he does not disappoint.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
To the paint. Here's Bosch. Pass to Mourning. And another shot. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
Now Gordon. From deep. Off target from outside. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations. And he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
The kick out to Bosch. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Outside Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by George.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Cunningham. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Yeah, what a disconnect.
Timeout called by Virginia Beach. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Roy. Here he goes. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Here's Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm.
Here's Edwards. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Edwards got 7.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now Beal, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Virginia Beach trails by 11. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Free throw good. Beal.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bosch driving in, and Chris Bosch with the slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Cunningham outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot.
Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Let's.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Edwards with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And yes, it's good. Morning's got his first points in this one.
Check out Morning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Here's Roy. The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Roy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Grant Hill picks one up.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Bosch. And here is Beal. He's covered by Roy. Johnson in the corner. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And man, can Johnson get up. Great to see him cap off the drive like that.
Here is Cunningham. The three from George. Cunningham left side. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Beal gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Beal's got 7.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every... Oh! Here he comes! Oh, my goodness! Whew. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
You're not like that, bro. Hurry up and quit. You ain't like that.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .139 left now here in the second. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And Edwards is right there.
Well, Edwards will fight you on every possession. He gets the loose ball and instantly attacks.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
A free throw drops for Bosh. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
Here's Maxey. It's stolen by Edwards. Bosh with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary. And Bosh proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Jamison. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
And it's Gordon missing. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Pass to Gordon. It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Up in time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. High post Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Millsap. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. George with the bucket.
Shooting while in rhythm. You like to see that aggressive approach.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Good.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
Millsap misses. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And there's a lot of power behind Millsap's drive, which kept the defense out of his way.
Johnson goes in, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. From deep, George. Up again. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Antoine Jamison picks one up.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Both teams deciding to change it up. First free throw is good.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .144 left in the third. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
And then Bosh with the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop it.
And Hill is right there.
Well, when a guy puts it right back that hard, there's really nothing the defense can do about it.
In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. And that one, good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And then Bosh with the jam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 14.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip first.
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. The three-quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Cunningham's shot is off. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Fires from way outside. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Edwards. Thompson with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the basket is good.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
And here's the fast break. There's Beal with the three. Sinks the triple. Beal's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
Irving with a clean look. That one falls coming off Johnson's feed.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now. Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. Two loud points.
Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Johnson with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. Bosh grabs the miss. That one's not going to go. Thompson for the triple. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Here's Cunningham. They get it again. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Wasted no time on that one. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
They double-team Beal. And there's the call on Bosh. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Beal. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Bosch can't get it to go.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Bosch. Back to Sefolosha. Gugliotta grabs the board. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Here's Short. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against Boston. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Bosch, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Now, here's Cunningham, driving inside.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Edwards. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Now here's Griffin. In the corner, George with it. Offline with his 3. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Here's Griffin, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Griffin's shot is off. Left side, Edwards. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Bosh can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Pass to Cunningham. Into the lane. And Cunningham with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And now the fast break, Durant with the ball. And it's sent back by Bosh.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways when Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Mourning with the screen. Down low. Outside for Roy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a three. And the three ball is good. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And that does it for the first quarter. Boston on top as they wrap up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. Stolen by Ewing. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And Lillard gets double-teamed. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
Right side, Edwards. The fader. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Boston leading by 9. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach trails by 11. Cunningham right side. Outside Roy. Driving to the basket.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
And George, here we go. Pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. In the corner, Tatum with it. Pass to Lillard. And it's Ewing in the corner. Here's George. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Boston. Roy from outside. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Edwards. George with the defensive effort.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. Cunningham can't throw it down with one hand. Here's George. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Roy from outside. They get it back. Will it go? Going inside. And then Roy with the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Boston leads by 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. That shot by Griffin, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. 19-point game. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Edwards, no good. Virginia Beach trails by 17. Greg Anthony Edwards. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Come get it, come get it.
On the wing, George. 7 points in the game. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. Edwards got 11.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Well, how about the D there from George, one of the premier two-way players in our league.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. So both teams making some changes here. Now, here's Maxey. He has yet to score. Stolen by Durant. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edwards. Count it. And Boston leads by 20.
Got to be careful. around Durant and his active hands. His defensive instincts are pretty strong as well.
And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
Pass to Shaq. Outside Tatum. Cunningham outside. The putback. Out to Edwards. Back to Durant. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Out to Edwards. From deep, Maxey. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a three.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Gordon.
Who's watching here?
1:09 left in the third. It's stolen by Edwards. Tatum on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Gordon from outside. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And here's Tatum for three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Outside Millsap. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Gordon from outside. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Inside. Outside for KD. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Boston. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Cephalosha. The kick out to Bosch. Looking for Cephalosha. He gets it there. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Boston leading by 22. To the inside. Ewing. And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
Here is Durant. Green left side. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Cephalosha's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Boston leading by 23. Here's Ewing. Takes it inside. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And Ewing sends it back. Back to KD. The shot by Lillard, wide open. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Cunningham. He takes it in. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. And here's Cephalosha. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. On the wing, Cephalosha. Shot to stop the run. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And Durant gets double-teamed. On the wing, Green. To the paint. Stolen by Bosch. Cephalosha with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Ewing. Outside, Green. The offensive rebound. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. They're behind by 24. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Chalk up 2 there.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Rebounded by Tatum. Down low. Back to Cunningham. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from KD. Drills it from outside.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Here's Cunningham. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Pass to Parker. Here's Tatum. Cunningham right side. Here's Parker. And he drives in. Yep, it's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, and so it's Boston. He's welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see New York against Virginia Beach. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Bosch into the lane. And the dunk by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
The kick out to Bosch. Pass to Mourning. And stolen by Jordan. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Back to Bosch. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Man, that is just determination inside by Thompson.
To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. And here they come. Comes up. And Edwards with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
For 3, Edwards. Roy with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Roy gets the bucket.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shot.
Put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Mourning. He's got 6. Here's Bosch, and he banks in the layup.
Heads-up play by Roy. He can be an effective facilitator when he wants.
And Chris Bosch with the slam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now, here's Cunningham from outside the arc. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Really efficient from the perimeter. He is finding those shots, and he is making them.
Outside Bosch. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Virginia Beach. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
They've been so aggressive
going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they found a lot of success.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
New York with the ball. Pass to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
Here's Cunningham. Up and in on the layup. Cunningham's got 11 points.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Cunningham drives in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Shakes him.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Bosch.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Cunningham. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And don't sleep on Maxi's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
And the basket by Gordon.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Maxey, no good. New York leading by 4. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
For 3, Roy. Bosch grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean when you're fucking...
Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Edwards with it. 12 points for him.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
To the middle. Here's Jordan.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here is New York. 6-point lead. Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's... Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop him.
Bosch with the bucket.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And it's Gordon missing. New York leading by 7. High post, Jordan. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Outside, Edwards. The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Cunningham inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Virginia Beach trails by 10. Jordan outside. Here's Cephalosha. Tries again. And the layup is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Edwards. And he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Back to Jordan. Inside. Shoots over Jordan. He gets that one. Jordan's got 6 points.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Down low. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's Edwards on the wing. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first free throw of the game.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Gordon Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Just a little too cute on that one, and it cost them.
Edwards. The rebound by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Cunningham. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And Cade gets the basket right at the rim using that length inside.
Back to Edwards. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Edwards got 22 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Cunningham with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively.
And one of the big reasons Cunningham went first overall in the draft, his playmaking at 6'6" is really valuable.
Yes, that goes in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Knocked loose. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Stolen by Bosch. Edwards completes the break.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now Cunningham launches it. He drills the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Roy. Jordan inside. Now Edwards from outside. 6 on the shot clock. The long shot, no good. Outside Cunningham. He takes it in. Cunningham pulls it down. And taken away by Johnson. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
New York calls timeout. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits.
And it's just really incredible when you think about everything that Klay Thompson has overcome. Those serious injuries right in the middle of his prime. But he never stopped working. He never stopped fighting.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Edwards downhill.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Outside Edwards. The response. Slamming it home.
Yeah, Cade is in command of this offense. He knows exactly where his guys are and when to get them the ball.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point. Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
That free throw good from Gordon. Good on both. Outside Edwards. Oh, the slam dunk. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Outside Daniels. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Outside Daniels. Shoots from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Doubled by Bosch. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here is Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Here is Daniels. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Inside. Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here is Daniels. Smith left side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but boy, he sure muscled that one in.
Now here's Roy. Pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Here's Kamare. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Kamare misses. Here's Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Puts up a 3. The putback. Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Here's Edwards. Edwards completes the break.
You can see Ant-Man light up on the break. loves being in the open floor.
Mourning. Out to Edwards. Outside Roy. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Pass to Fears. Here's the three. Bosch grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Both free throws good from Bosch.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Will it go? And that one is hammered home.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And then Roy with the jam.
Man, Roy can fly.
New Orleans trails by 4. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Rebound by Wallace.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
Pass to Koulibaly from beyond the arc, and then some. Koulibaly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
An unpredictable guard. Fears is solid at realizing when he should look to dish.
And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Koulibaly with the steal. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Edwards. Back to Cunningham. Here's Mourning. Outside Edwards. And slam dunk by Fears.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans leads by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Back to Millsap. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Virginia Beach.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Outside Gordon. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Now here's Millsap. Just 3 to shoot. Edwards. They get a hand on it.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Gordon. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's New Orleans with it. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, obviously, the defense was unprepared for Johnson's drive, so he's able to draw a foul.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
To the paint. Outside for Millsap. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at
the rim. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The offensive rebound. Right wing. Outside Daniel. Off target with his 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Yep, that one goes. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Here's Johnson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fears. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Fears. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can, because his first step
is so explosive. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Oh, the dunk!
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Wallace outside.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one falls for Bosch. He's off on the second. New Orleans trails by 4. Daniels with it. Picked up by Edwards. Craned from outside.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. And that is an important shot. Cunningham understands how to come up big for his team.
Outside Daniel. Off target from outside.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Cunningham with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, I got this. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And he throws the dunk. What in the world happened? Smith fires. And he jams it in.
Look at Murphy using his reach to grab the offensive rebound and make the most of the second chance look.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 3, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he can't get either to fall.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that